favorite phrases is we can do hard things. And many times in life, we're going to find ourselves that we have to do things that we don't want to do or that we find extremely hard and we don't want to do them. And when we have no choice, we find out that we can do it. But there are other things that I want to talk about today, like those things that we want to do, but we think we won't be able to because they're really hard and they're going to take a lot of time. So, for example, workouts, skating, or whatever it is that you're in life that you need to start from the beginning. Everybody starts from the beginning, right? So today I want to talk about skating. When the pandemic started, I used to skate when I was little, but when the pandemic started, and I started seeing videos on my social media of skates, I'm like, oh, I love quad skates, I want to do it again. So I ordered my skates, and back then, guys, the skates were really in back order, so I had to wait like 3 months for my skates. So by the time they finally got here, I was like, I am taking every opportunity to skate. So then it was hard. It was hard at the beginning. It was scary, but as everything else, I noticed that I started getting better each time, and then I got a lot of confidence, and then whakata, I fell, I broke my wrist, I had surgery. I don't know if you can see the scar. And that was, I remember my first reaction was, oh my God, and I was doing so good. But I was determined to get back on skates, even though I was terrified. So that's why you always see me wearing protective gear. There are different types of skating that you never get bored because there's always something new to learn. And then there's like the street skating, like when I go with my husband and it's like we're strolling and we're talking and it's super nice. There's also the skating where I go to the skate park because that surface is very smooth, so I get to practice a lot of the drills easier. There's also the garage skating, which I use when I want to do like something that requires a small area, and it is like the skate, what is it called? Jump skating, and believe it or not, those moves are the ones that are more prone to make you vulnerable to get injured. And then the one that I want to show you next is when I go by myself with my music in my ear, and I just gotta be super laser focused on the road because a little pebble, a little crack on the road can take you down. So you're in your own little world. I love the sun, so being out there by myself with the music in a safe environment is like super therapeutic, super good for me. But if I hadn't repeated that mantra to myself that we can do hard things, I would have deprived myself of that joy. So my message to you is for those things that you want to do in life, but you think that maybe you're too old, it's too hard, it's gonna take too long. Time goes by anyway, so what are you gonna do with your time? How are you gonna live your life? What are you gonna try? We can do hard things.